Isabella Vargas was 45 years old. She had deep hazel eyes that masked a quiet storm of sorrow, and a curvy frame that clashed with the rigid beauty ideals of the West Coast tech elite her family's legacy had ensnared her in. As a Latina woman from a dynasty of Silicon Valley pioneers, she commanded attention not just for her inherited fortune, but for her poised grace and the way she listened to others, as if their words were treasures waiting to be unearthed. Yet in hushed conversations, the same circles that lauded her venture capital investments sneered at her as the bloated heiress. Her husband, Julian Reyes, was among the cruelest whispers. That crisp morning in their Palo Alto estate, the air carried the scent of eucalyptus and artisanal espresso. It was Julian's anniversary gift day, a ritual Isabella had upheld for their 12-year marriage. The in-house barista had crafted lattes with intricate foam art, and Isabella had arranged a bespoke electric sports car in the garage, knowing he'd flaunt it at board meetings, not for its speed, but for the status it screamed. Julian, 5 years her junior, was a rising tech mogul, charming in TED Talks and ruthless behind closed doors. His eyes were those of a shark, always scanning for the next acquisition. No kids, no public rifts, no genuine affection. Isabella often pondered if the passion had ever existed or if it was a mirage, like envisioning a desert oasis that evaporates upon approach. At 9:47 a.m., she descended the sleek spiral staircase clutching a sleek tablet. On it was a digital deed for a $250,000 seed fund in Julian's name to a global innovation nonprofit. She figured it would spark his grin. He adored the optics of philanthropy, especially when it boosted his LinkedIn profile. The breakfast nook was vacant, but murmurs drifted from the adjacent sunroom. She halted instinctively, lingering behind the half-open glass door. And then the words sliced through. "That bloated bitch repulses me, Dad," Julian chuckled. "I'm in it for the shares and the network. You think I actually enjoy touching that? It's like hugging a deflated balloon animal." Victor Reyes, her father-in-law, responded with casual affirmation. "Keep up the act, son. Ride it out until you control her family's patents. Then, you know the drill. Her time's ticking. Who wants to be shackled to a lump like that, a piata packed with failed diets?" Their laughter floated light, unburdened by remorse. Isabella's breath caught. The tablet nearly slipped, but she gripped it. Her expression stayed composed, though her knees quivered like the earth shifting. She retreated silently, ascending without a creak, and sealed her bedroom door as if the world were unchanged. No tears, no outburst, no showdown. That evening, they dined as usual. Isabella flashed a warm smile and presented the fund. Julian pecked her forehead dryly, faking delight. Victor praised the caviar and quipped about a celebrity trainer Isabella should try. Laughter echoed, save from her. She observed them with a tranquility born of strategy, not peace. After midnight, with Julian snoring in the master suite, Isabella padded barefoot through the modernist halls. She gazed at each element. The abstract sculptures she'd curated, the ergonomic furniture flown in from Denmark, the grand synthesizer she'd never mastered. All were relics of a scripted existence that had choked her spirit. In the home office, she scrawled on fine stationery, grateful for the revelation, no signature. She folded it, booted her secure laptop, and in under 90 minutes, liaised with a shadowy asset manager and an offshore entity, funneling her vast holdings into a Cayman Islands trust under a fresh alias. Years of overseeing her clan's empire had taught her the art of invisible transfers. By M, the estate faded in her rear view. No staff noticed her exit. She toted a duffel, a wool trench, her passport, and a snapshot of her at 20, backpacking through the Andes before the Reyes merger caged her as arm candy. 3 hours on, Julian stirred, calling for her in confusion. He scoured the pool house, the gym, the wine cellar. The note on her pillow was his only find. Grateful for the revelation, he balled it up, baffled. He dismissed it as hysteria, a fleeting mood swing. Her phone rang dead. Texts bounced back. He dialed his father. "Where's Isabella? Why ask me?" "She vanished. Left this cryptic crap." Grateful for the revelation. What does that even mean? Victor felt an unfamiliar chill. That day, Julian learned the property was liquidated, funds wired to the Untouchable Trust. Legally, it was all hers, even his custom suits. Unbeknownst to him, a fintech whistleblower probing Julian's shady deals had caught wind of the transaction leak. Scandal loomed on primetime horizons. Isabella, meanwhile, boarded a Greyhound bound for East Los Angeles, a barrio where her face meant nothing. She stared out, eyes steady, lips firm. The photo nestled in her pocket like a talisman, and for the first time in ages, her breaths came easy. No blueprint, just intent. Rebuild from zero. Gauge her true value. Evening broadcasts buzzed. Tech tycoon Julian Reyes' wife missing. Whispers of asset dumps and foul play, abduction or affair. Only she knew the truth. Her life had been the real captivity. Contempt veiled as vows was banished. Soon, the world would witness a woman dubbed the pampered plump one, now vowing that nothing empowers like self-reliance. No one guessed the resolve behind her placid gaze. Isabella Vargas hadn't fled. She'd ignited. The bus crawled through smoggy avenues, windows smeared with urban grime. Her duffel sat heavy on her knees. No luxuries inside, just papers, cash, a journal brimming with unspoken griefs, and that worn photo, her by a mountain stream, arms wide, claiming the universe. Pre-Julian, pre-shadow existence. The brakes hissed. East LA, end of the line. The driver grunted indifferently. Isabella rose. Unnoticed, unrecognized, a socialite who'd headlined galas days ago. Invisibility here was liberation. East LA pulsed with scars, not poverty alone. Faded murals narrated gang turf wars, lost dreams, resilient spirits sprouting like lottery cards and cracks. Kids kicked soccer balls in potholed lots. Abuelas hawked tamales from carts. A lowrider thumped mariachi remixes. Isabella wandered, blending fear with wonder. A faded flyer on a chain link fence. Room available. Communal bath. No prying, she rapped. A 60-something woman with sun-leathered skin and wary squint answered. Need something? The room. Cash up front. The woman eyed her poise, her unweathered hands. Name? A beat. Luna Reyes. No. Luna Solara. Weird handle. Enter. No refunds. No drama. None coming. The space was cramped, single cot, wheezing AC, curtainless window. Walls wept mildew. It reeked of stale hopes, yet felt like refuge. She paid, unpacked, lay on the lumpy bed. No sobs. Eyes shut. Silence soothed. Next dawn, she roamed, posing as a scam victim stripped bare. Not false, just reframed. Locals offered pity laced with intrigue. Fresh face, odd vibe, another tale in the tapestry. She stumbled on a rundown community center. Peeling stucco outside. Inside, mismatched desks, flickering fluorescence, a volunteer station from salvaged wood. A teen argued with an elder about unaffordable insulin. Seora, we ain't got that brand. And street stuff's risky. The voice belonged to a broad-shouldered man with tousled black hair, stubbled jaw, exhaustion-ringed eyes. Kind yet resolute, Isabella observed. He flicked a glance, refocused. Bring your abuela back. No cash? We treat anyway. We'll source it post-chat, she neared. Dr. Rafael Torres. Help needed? Volunteer. Admin skills, scheduling, grants. He paused, noting her polished diction clashing with her tale. No grill. Handshake. Benvenida, Luna. Hands over queries here. Thus it sparked. Days blurred. Sorting dusty files, chasing donors, mopping after hours. Past irrelevant. Present paramount. There, she met Sophia, 9, with tangled curls and eyes wise beyond years. Perched on a stool, head on a grandmotherly shoulder. Abuela Rosa. She coughs blood nights. Raphael tested, then paced the hall grimly. What? Isabella asked. Likely tuberculosis, but tests cost. Crowded homes spread it fast. Isabella peered in. Sophia doodling with stubby crayons, whispering to a threadbare teddy. Rosa neared post-exam. You're outsider. Hands soft, posture regal. Barrio bends folks, Isabella silent. Secret's fine, but choose eyes wisely, some seek skin, others spirit. Raphael? Latter, Throat tight, Isabella nodded. Weeks wove her in not expertise, but heart. Sweeping, listening, lifting. Nights, journal mantra. Ignored the broken till I shattered. One morn, phone buzzed. Raphael's face shifted. Reyes? Confirmed? Records intact. Isabella fumbled a folder. He noticed quiver. Okay. Dizzy spell. Call ended mute. He smoked outside. Heart racing, Reyes echoed betrayal. Later she probed. That call. Hesitant. Old case. Thought archived. Reyes' name surfaced. Chill. Noam. Life or survival. His gaze pieced puzzles. Sleepless. Photo clutched. Journal heavy. Luna Solara fraying. Game of facades. Sustain or shatter. Mirror gaze. Murky water. Grimy tiles. Luna armor. Yet inner quake. Weeks reshaped. Routine grounded. Bonds forged. Facades faded. Julian receded. Sophia's giggles, Raphael's fatigue. Rose's wisdom bloomed. Germ. Sanctuary for silenced souls. Sophia anchored her. Clung like kin. Crafting tales. Sharing quiet. Motherhood denied thrice. This filled voids. Ever unseen? Sophia queried. Finger painting. Often. Us too. Fear blinds eyes. Poof your ghost. Guilt stabbed. Ignored plights from tinted windows. Sweltering day. Block fiesta for funds. Raphael's idea. Isabella orchestrated. Vendors. Permits. Crafts. Pivotal force. Who were you, Luna? Rosa needed masa. Now, asset here. Smile. Name stuck desired self. Mid-rebirth. Eavesdrop. Raphael to aid. Victor Reyes, my ex-boss. Fired for whistleblowing on data fraud. His son Julian buried it. Tanked my license. Pang. Lives linked pre-meet. Fate's twist. Yes to Eve. Rooftop stars. Tears flowed gratitude pain cocktail. Alive unbound. Shadows lingered. Miles off. Julian hurled a prototype gadget. Empire crumbling. Investors bolted. Hacks hinted. Isabella's vanishing fueled frenzy. Locate her. To PI. Grizzled vet nodded. Traces mounting. Isabella-eyed derelict lot. Bought covertly. Vision. Haven for abuse therapy. Meals. Beds. Lawyers. Journal schemed. Raphael aided. Queries scant. Eyes admiring amid sorrow. Lost my sister to overdose. Elite clinics failed her cover-ups. She listened. Both systems shattered. Fiesta. Sophia peddled beaded keychains beaming. Rosa watched fondly. Then collapse. Sophia seized. Coughed crimson. Chaos. Raphael scooped her. Barked commands. Isabella trailed numb. Clinic. IVs, scans. Oxygen. TB advanced. Raphael cracked. Need specialists beyond us. Fists tight. No inaction for the soul restorer. Night vigil. Duffel yielded heirloom necklace. Emerald worth fortunes. Pawn dawn. Returned with funds for care. Queries nil. Raphael's gaze. Knowing. Not hiding rebuilding. Lies aside succeeding. Downcast. Truth tempted. Not yet. Sophia's parched smile. Stay. Always. Hand clasp. Clock raced. Julian hunted. Isabella evolved from silence to fighter. Fear lurking. Lies alive. Potent, could they turn lethal? Isabella roused pre-dawn. Fan droning. Walls dank. Eyelids clenched against weight. Sophia tubbed. Meds stalling TB. Smiles defiant. Funds short. Toll immense. Raphael eyed her. Moves. Pauses. Evasions. Admiration tinged suspicion. Tail edited. He sensed depths. Inventory check. Casual probe. Luna. East Coast roots. Polished speech. Swallow. Boarding school east. Then SF gigs. Nod. Doubt deepened. Hours later. Lot visit. Dusty perch. Journal entry, fears unlocked cell. Footsteps. Rosa. Fruit bag. Piercing stare. Clinic hunt. Sophia misses. Rise. Brush dust. Planning launch pre-crash. Fruit set. Not scam flee. Silence screams fear. Who scares you? Words failed. Mumbled. Me. Nod. Fruit left. Shoulder pat. Exit wordless. In SF. Julian glared at screen. Fiesta snap. Isabella blurred but clear. Pulse surged. Car now. East Law hours. Sleek Tesla amid grit. Locals wary. Isabella, meds in hand, spotted it. Gut drop. Pivot, brisk walk, not run. Alleys. Hill. Wall hide till gone. Close call. Insomnia gripped. Fragility loomed. Clinic. Sophia's eyes sparkled. Yarn bracelet proffered. T.I.'s you here. Neil's stroke brow. Bound sends it. Sad why? Saved me. Tears held. Can't self-save. Raphael overheard cracked. No more haze. Pre-dawn. Laptop glow. Isabella Vargas. Hits flooded. Galas. Vanish news. Asset scandals. Matching face. Luna facade. Deeds real. Aid. Warmth. Heiress of shards. Life-saver. Wife of his ruiner. Loop sealed. Chair lean. Eyes shut. Truth demanded action, no blind eye. Dawn sans sleep. Image burned. Healed others. Bore own mute. Confront alters all. Quiet betrays truth. Found her at door. Journal clutched like lifeline. Talk. No shock. Knew you knew. Yes. Time. Lot trek. Space filling purpose. Stare. Ripple starter. Why deceive? Wall lean, steady. Truth hunts. He'd reclaim, reuse. Tired trophy. Isabella Vargas murmured painfully. Julian Reyes' wife, tech heiress. Vanished enigma. Shattered soul. Headlines missed that. Head bow. Near. I lock. Lies survival. Not games. Craved painless life. Found. Sad smile. Sophia's joy. Your no strings chats. Bandagging sans spotlights. Listened. Beyond judgment. Brave exit. Now. Brave return. To what? Voice name. Confront. Reclaim. Or they strip again. Gaze long. Chest fissure. DC meanwhile. Leaks exploded docs. Recordings tying Julian. Victor to IP theft. Insider trades. Lobby bribes. Julian raged at counsel. Victor holed up. Terrified. Envelope. Forged patent. Note secret surface. Past demanded reckoning. Desperate. Victor phoned Raphael. Voice frail. Raphael, solo chat. Hesitant meet. Dingy motel. Victor withered, plain clad, shakes. No excuses. No my sins. But truth. Julian not mine. Blink. What? Wife and I infertile. Assault at 20. Hid. Faked motherhood. Raised as if origin forgotten. Air thick. Told him. Never. Till now he's that monster's echo. Silence. Box. Pics. Files. Envelope. Sophia mother. Died birthing. Unregistered. Check. Could be granddaughter. Dates align. Raphael exited burdened. Pieces hazy. Truth near. Night. Isabella waited at lot. Face red. Heavy load. What? Spilled. Victor, Julian, Sophia link. Silent window turn. My turn. Swallow. Sick. Lung cancer. Diagnosed your back. Fled partly that die sends inheritance vultures. Speechless. Months left want impact. Will. Wet eyes. Build haven. Endure post you. Hug fearless. Grounding to fading form. Room return. Cursive envelope. Mother's script. Isabella, if reading, I'm past. Damage unknown. Hated you for being what I couldn't effortless shine. Father's favorite. Gray in marble trap. Forgive harshness. Silence on Julian's greed. New day one. Mute as ever. No excuse confession. Plea. Shed my bitterness. Free, strong. When faltering, accept care. Love deserve rescue. Sob soul shaking, chains snapped. Haven unfinished. Julian hunts. Diagnosis lingers. Slept fearless first. Truth wounds, but liberates. No lie space. Build prevail. With Raphael, Sophia. Truth soul bequest. Lot revamp beat deadline. Barrio hands merged illiterates poured concrete precise. Pained women painted like healing. Bricks storied, unheard till now. Luna Solara Center debuted sans fanfare. Sophia, chemo pale, snipped ribbon. Raphael, teary, gripped Isabella's hand breath defiant vs. Demise. Legal. Assets to center. Oppression symbols now salvation tools. Strolled halls. Fresh paint. Kid murals, ready rooms. Legacy, atonement. Days on, Victor shadowed in simple garb, bowed guilt. Sophia napped. He stroked hand, self-murmurs. Exit met Isabella. Expected you, downcast. No defense. Forgive me not Julian, his choice. Me complicit, mute. Pause. Expect absolution? No ear. Speak. Watched you dim. Perfected invisibility, like mine. Used, silenced. Mirror hated for my unlived dares. Close I pierce. Heard, forgive not for me for self. Victor's decades damned tears. Screens. Julian suspect, not icon. Headlines. Fraud. Hacks. Party ousted. Face candles sold. Desperate center visit. Isabella watched aloft. No terror. Rage pity chill. Courtyard wait. Briefcase aged. No war. Deal. None with you. Calm. Proofs ruin you. Claim theft. Staged vanish. Did. Took dignity not stuff. Near eyes. This lesser. No soul worth. Keep material. Peace eludes. Backstep. Truth hammered. Tell father I heard. Sophia needs no grandfather truth. Love suffices sans yours. Envelope handed pre-reply. Last from me. Later. Barren loft. Power loveless empty. Wealth soulless death. Slayed me alive. I rose. You ego entombed. No FOs. Nothing. Embrace solitude self-find. Raphael Isabella. Truth night. No lust shared bed. Breaths synced. Survivors adrift. Scared? Peace fears kin sufficient. Love you. No words hand to heart. Dawn. Raphael coffee run. Return. Smiling still. Gone. No wail. Sat. Hand held till sun high. Table. Named envelopes. Raphael's more not lacks. Grateful gifts. Life mine and yours. Doubt not light you lit my dark. Sophia's. Smile Altheel's pills. Right tail world needs fear conquering girl. Luna Solara stood, grew, mended, held. Wall mural. Isabella beaming women perish, but linger. Change via truth love, not cash. Raphael lingered a known time. World paused in humble space quiet exit. No drama, fear. Silent life and Prince eternal. No opulent rite. Cremated. Ashes in center garden. Under olive tree Sophia vowed to tend. Death rippled. Barrio mourned. Sophia mewed days. Raphael autopiloted. Vowed story live. Sophia found. Bound script. Clinic hand. My husband called me repulsive. Prologue. Not abandoned tale, but self-surrender for world, then awaken. Raphael one night read. Mission clear. Months. Indie publish. Viral storm social buzz. Media frenzy. Women devoured. Shared teary discussed. Universal. Every undervalued soul. Interviews. Raphael on center. Royalties birthed branches. Mantra. No vanish for rebirth. Sophia named next. Casa Renacida. Modest. Vital. Wall phrase from letter. Wrote. Kid book. Girl slays gloom monster with grin. Yarn band. Fairs. Chats Isabella eternal. Raphael directed. Absence waited. But garden sides laughs. Runs. Zeal proved win. Love root. Not ash. Neck locket. Her strand no doubt. Touch. Me eternal. Never public open. Lone nights when quiet ached. Victor transformed. Skeptics but true. Visited shelters anonymous aid. Donated all to center. Vanished convent? Abroad? Power named to shadow. Control free. Julian plummeted. Assets. Cred. TI's gone. Memoir flop. Oblivion for lie empires. Raphael Cafe spotted him. Unkempt, vacant. No approach. Thought. Letters no FOs. Nothing. Year post-death. Center tribute. Throngs. Book readers. Escapees. Healed. Voices bold. Mick close. Woman invisible till her words. Isabella lives in us. Raphael smiled shut-eyed. Exit. Sophia hand grasp. Sees us. Undoubtedly in all. Dream her. Says. Keep writing. Words mend. And Sophia Panda.